Good. Oh, hold on, gotta stretch it out. I should have did it before I pressed record. But I'm in the bed, so it is what it is. But reason why I didn't even do my intro, but oh well, I'm already into it now. But on today, my cannonballs, we're just gonna be talking about one thing. It's not gonna be this is not gonna be a long video. But I do want to say this. I came across a video online and kind of find out is it was a video filmed here where I stay. And a young lady, she stays in it seemed like a project, and she seen these guys arguing where she lay her head, and she called 911 on them. And she gave them a description talking about they're black. We knew that they're black, skinny, some fat, short, tall. The whole nine. Now, me personally, I wouldn't have did that. I mean, honestly, you could have kept that kind of private. Maybe when you got in your car, because as she was on the phone with the police, they were exchanging words, and she was telling them how she didn't care about calling the police, and they were saying some stuff back to her. But I hope that young lady's still alive. But my thing is, you got people in the comments. This would kind of tick me off. You got people in the comments saying, "How come they didn't shoot her?" Really? How come they didn't shoot her? Because she called the police? Because she's tired of that shit? She's tired of that hood shit. It ain't nothing but hood shit around these parts where I stay at. And on the north side and on this side. Okay? North, east, south, west. I know it's everywhere. Nothing but hood. That's why we don't get too many entertainers coming down here. Because it's a hood country ass state. Don't let them commercials fool y'all. Those commercials are full of shit. They only capturing downtown and some goddamn event, some major event that really too much. Really, for me, in my eyes, is just a bunch of people that got money that live here, so they may have a charity or just a regular old event. But don't be fooled by the bullshit, you guys. It's like just like how it is everywhere else. It's like that here. Shit. It's just controlled. I would say this city is very, very. It's not so rowdy as it once was, but it can get like that. The city will get on one, and then all of a sudden it'll kind of it'll die down a little bit. It'll die down. But my thing is, I just didn't understand why people typed that in the chat talking about she should have got shot. She should have got shot. So you want her dead and his kids around too. So you want them to get, shot at, and bullets go anywhere. So you want somebody else in the apartment to get shot. That was just, for me, it just goes to show that people don't give a damn about the consequences of their actions when it comes to things like that. Because what if that did happen? Thank God somebody had a recording. But what if that young lady did lose her life? Then what? Oh, we're gonna be putting up RIP shirts. Making RIP shirts. Stop the violence. Let's do all the walking. Look, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for none of that shit. Because you can march here from dawn. You can walk from here to dawn, or Washington, or whatever. Wherever the capital is in your city, it ain't gonna change nothing. It's up to the people that's in the city that's gonna make it change. Honestly, but it seems like people they prefer to have they really prefer to have tragedy instead of doing things the right way and accepting the fact that if you are doing some shit that's fucked up, because I have seen people downtown robbing people. Well, not robbing, but it was an incident where someone got into a car accident, and these guys got out the car with their straps. They had, I want to say Dracos, and they look like machine guns. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. Like, and this happened in broad daylight. Broad daylight. I wasn't scared because I know they weren't gonna try to get in the car and try to, rob or try to get the car so they can get on down. But it was just stupid because these were young kids. These young kids. They want to show it off. They want to show off what they working with. Which is a damn gun, which is crazy because when you lose your life, you're not gonna have time to do a 360 and make a change for yourself because you're gonna be already on the other side. And once you're already on the other side, okay, I don't think it's no way for you to come back on this side, back into the world of back to the living. It's not unless God give you some grace. If you ain't shot up too bad, because some people can't. Some people don't always survive their wounds. But I just really was disappointed in that, seeing that, and it's just like it's crazy, it's ridiculous, and I wish these young kids out here they will wake up. They don't know that although you try to hurt somebody, you can hurt a whole family, you can hurt a whole community by being mad. And this falls back to what I was saying yesterday about how I wanted to go back and do something, but I knew the consequences of my actions and I couldn't do it. Only thing I could do is give it to God. Let God deal with him. I can't deal with him like how God can. I wanted to do some pretty messed up things, but these kids are actually acting on these things, and they're going out there and they're messing up things for people. Really for people that want to have a good time, and that's why I don't party. I don't party. With people that's, I don't want to sound like uppity or nothing like that, but I don't party with hood folks like that. It's every now and then. Especially in the daytime, I come through, but I'm not trying to stay for the night because shit happens. People get to drinking and smoking, and all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. Niggas don't want to fight no more. Niggas are, in my eyes, females are fighting a lot more than a man than men, and I don't understand that because it should be the other way around. But I do understand. It because a lot of niggas don't want to get knocked the fuck out. Or most niggas don't even want to fight. They don't even want to fight. They can act all macho, but when it's time for them hands, they are running to the vehicle. Pop the trunk. Go to the glove compartment. Get it from underneath the seat. That's what we are dealing with in today's times. Even though this stuff has been going on for years, but at some point, eventually, it's gonna have to stop, or more people. It's gonna be more RIPs, more funerals. To attend to, which I don't attend funerals anymore since I lost my loved one about 2 years ago. I don't really. I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but I don't do the funerals anymore. I can't. I mentally, I have not. I'm not prepared for that right now. I'm just not. But that's my prerogative. But it's gonna be more. It's gonna probably hopefully we don't even. I would say hopefully for our city we don't have a curfew. Because some people, I think some people have curfew sometimes if it get too rowdy, or or it could be mandatory. But hopefully we don't have no curfew. Because of how people want to act, or how kids. Because I'm seeing more young kids do a lot of hot boy shit than I see older people, the ones that's been seasoned in the game. And see, we dealing with these with their offspring and their offspring. Oh my goodness. Then you know what? I just don't know. I just don't know. And honestly, I don't live my life in fear, so therefore I don't let them stop me from living my life. Some people be scared to come to certain areas, but ain't nothing to be too much of well, it's not really too much to be scared of. You know what I mean? You just got to watch your surroundings and know who you and make sure you are messing with some people that you know and not nobody that you don't know, because people are out here, they are looking for an easy target, and that can be you if you don't know these folks out here. And that's for anywhere you go. You know, they are looking for a easy target, just to say that's really just to get some street cred. Oh, I shot a nigga. You did? Okay. And then most of the time they go to the county thinking they done really done something. Huh? They ain't did shit. Nigga, you still getting babies. They nigga, them niggas watching you. Hell, babysitting. Do some years instead of a couple of months. Do some years. Like how they used to give them motherfuckers some years. Because a lot of niggas that I went to school with was a bunch of murderers and rapists. And their asses are still where they at now. Locked up. Some of them are going to glory. And some of them are on drugs. Hard drugs to be exact. You know. Cocaine and up. You know, I don't even have to go down the line on that, but they out there sprung out, and some of them just don't, and some of them just kind of just off and don't know how to really where to go, what to do, and they just in limbo, you know, which is why I don't fuck with those type of niggas like that, you know. I just can't do it, especially the young ones. I don't even want to have a conversation with somebody in their 20s. Hell no, if they on some rah type of shit, I want to be a gangster. Child, I'd say, like I said a few videos ago, it's a bunch of imposters out here. Actors. If you hear me, actors. They need to get delivered. Because the ass is going to be scared as hell if something serious was to happen. If it's too late. If you don't get it together while you can. Because I'm telling you, every day is grace. It's every day. It's a blessing and it's grace. God has given us grace. You know, and time to get it together. Although sometimes it can be a struggle to get it together, but you can get it together. I know people got their own struggles. You know, but hell, you ain't gotta do the opposite. You know, that can get you in some deep trouble or dead or shot. You know, or just really just in some stuff that you don't want to be in, all because